Can you guys hear me? Did we all hear the music change? It's me. It's me. Right. Good deal. So, there we go. The Firefox stuff was not loading up for me. Okay. Yeah, suddenly things all shifted. I'm not sure what happened here. Give me a second. We did. You know, it was going too smoothly, and everything had to fall apart. So now suddenly, oh, I know why. Oops, it's my fault. I had the chat open, and it pushed everything out. It was me. All right. So as you'll notice, down at the bottom there is a 3-hour time clock. Countdown. When that hits 0, the game session ends, so that we can stay on track. So the more talking that happens outside of that, that's totally fine to do. Just understand that that's taken away from your game time, and we'll go from there. Now, no. I'm just trying to respect. I'm respecting the person across the stream on the other part of the worlds. I will pull this campaign bus right over. All right, let's begin. The port city of Arius has always had a reputation for making one forget their troubles. Mostly, this has been determined to be a marketing campaign to draw in more visitors from around Hoke and prop up local businesses. What happens in Arius stays in Arius, they say. Distilleries, taverns, and entertainment venues thrive on this notorious reputation. People who stay long enough also claim to have a more youthful appearance after visiting, and many stay, setting down roots, even if only many to pass through, due to the immense energy the city puts off, revitalizing even the most weary of bones. Locals accredit these feelings of youthfulness and return of energy to the water which comes from the spring pumped from deep under the screeching hills to the northwest. The bathhouses and market sellers specializing in creams and ointments to help retain moisture are more than happy to indulge this rumor. Indeed, there is something to marvel about in this city, but the truth is far darker, as there are secrets that are about to be revealed that will unravel the fabric of this city's origins and the impact it holds on not just the townsfolk, but all of Hoke. An artifact has been unearthed in the past year, or was it 3 years ago? It is on display in the Noble District for all to admire. Some in the Temple District claim it to be a fragment of a legendary demon prince from a time before history. Followers of Minari see it as a good omen, a putting to rest of something evil so that the past can be resolved and life can spring forward. Followers of Baku view this as a signal for the end times, a reawakening of ancient evil, meaning never to be disturbed, and they frown heavily on the display of such an artifact, flogging themselves in the streets beyond the gates outside the museum where it is sitting in plain view. Since the unearthing, things have become stranger in town. People seem more on edge, and carefree attitude is replaced with a sense of anxiety. The memories of the past few years have compressed to months, and now weeks. A sense of monotony has claimed those that acknowledge it. For the others, they prefer not to remember and carry on business as usual. Meanwhile, a comet streaks overhead, extraordinarily close to the atmosphere. It's very large. It provides a tinge of blue-green light at night, casting an eerie glow upon the streets of Arius, and has done so seemingly, holding its place in the sky for the past fortnight. Word is spreading that the hermit Mako, regarded as a source of wisdom, has made some predictions that this is the coming of a new age of Hoke, and fears that this spells destruction for the world. throwing the weave off balance with the plane of mortals. His claims are dismissed by the city's high council, but there are many in the temple district among the Bakuns and the other minor temples that agree and have set their clerics into the streets to bring attention to the matter in hopes the people get right with the gods, as they may be their only chance at thwarting a possible end of days scenario. Welcome to Arius, the port city. It is a hustling, bustling, growing town with a youthful vigor. Major port on the continent of Aquilonia. It features a market district where there are items of all manner, weapons, enchantments, potions, lotions, and even a horse or two, if that's something you fancy. There's a temple district noted for having two of the largest temples, one of Baku and one of Monari, with a handful of others, minor deities that are also worshipped, and people gather here from time to time to explore differences of religion and are pretty accepting of each other. Noble District is known to house some of the wealthiest in all of Aquilonia. Even many people summering here from the capital city of Aquilonia proper for extended stays, engaging in all the local nightlife, as there are also many taverns to explore, and distilleries and other adventurous nightlife, should you so choose. The last few weeks have been, for each of you, a bit of a blur. The food doesn't taste as good, not because it's not flavorful, but because it feels like it's something you've had before a few times today. It's lost its excitement. The day's events come and go, and you are met with a sense of dreary monotony. And it's hard to find the excitement of the next day's events as these days have gone by. It's been about this way for about 2 weeks. You've noticed that other people seem to also kind of feel this way around you. Nobody says anything about it, but there's a look on their face that tells you that they feel the same. People spending money don't have the same kind of smile on their face. The chefs who cook seem to enjoy their job less. The market seems to be less jubilant as of late. And even the nobles seem to have trouble finding enjoyment, poking fun at the less fortunate. The only people who seem to be the same are those in the temple district, simply because they're creatures of habit, and that doesn't feel too different from you. However, those who are in the temple district themselves find their faith peeling back as the last 2 weeks events have just drudged along slowly, and the joy that they found in worshiping their deities, serving their lords, and spreading the word has just felt less exciting. I would like everybody to roll me initiative, please. All right. Teal gets to go first. All right. Don't worry, no, this is fine. Let me set this up real quick. No sound from the players? Hold on a second. That is going to be very... Well, that's okay, because you guys haven't spoke yet. Well, let's fix that. That's okay. That's fine. Don't worry, we'll put some time on the clock. Let me make sure that my... On the... Oh, no! Well, you know what? We're going to make some changes and make some fixes. So first of all, let me go to my mix here. And you guys would be having... Which mix are you in? Let me double check something. Yep. It just reconnected. Oh God. All right. Well, here we go. Now this works out. Oh, you're in system. That's why. Okay, so chat mix. That's stream mix. Let's make sure you guys have the right mix over here. Advanced audio properties. Let me go make sure that that's set up right. Hold on one sec. Desktop audio. Aha. Let's do stream mix. How about that? Let's see if anybody can hear that. Somebody talk. Somebody in chat. No sound yet? All right. Oh my God. All right, don't worry. I'm going to fix that. Yup, basically. God dang it. Sorry, guys. God damn it. All right. Hold on. The swap is easy. Let me do that right now. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So that's air clearance. That's me. There we go. I need you two to swap-a-roo. Boop, 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 boop. And you over there. We tried so hard. We tried so hard. And in the end, doesn't even matter. All right, that's swapped. So now I got to figure out why sound's not working for you guys. I need somebody to... Oh, you know why? Because I know why. Go to my Discord real quick. My... Oh, Tamiko was the one. Tamiko just sent me a message. I'm not even looking at chat right now. I haven't even seen it. Yep. Okay, let me see my settings here. I think it's because my speaker is my headphones, and that's not part of the mix here. So hold on a second. So I can hear you, obviously. It's the only one that matters, right? Yeah. Exactly. Why that doesn't show up as an option here. Let's do system, maybe? All right. How about now? I need somebody to talk.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Test.
Hi.
There we go. I think that should do it. I see audio.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
it.
we're
Yay.
good. Perfect. You know what? It's all good. Why? Because nobody's had to say anything yet except me. We're good. Tamiko, thank you very much. And also, you guys, thank you for letting me know that that was going on and for the swap. So, all right. Session 1's off to a banger start. Okay. Teal.
Hi.
It'll be Teal, Tay, Druid, and Ray. What brings Teal to Arius? Was it business? Was it pleasure? Is he from there? And by Teal, I mean Ramian.
Ramian Redfern? Ramian is more of a wanderer, so not really pleasure, not really business, more of a pilgrim, if you will.
All right. Ramian has found his way to Arius. For whatever reason, the winds have blown him here. And he finds himself perusing the local market.
Real quick, this is for the DM. You
Mm-hmm.
might want to cast the map on the overlay so chat can see.
Cast the map on the overlay. Why is this not doing so? Oh, I know why. How about we rejoin as a player? Yes. There we go. Thank you.
Also, how do
So
I hide player images in the bottom left? Because they're kind of on top of everything for me right now.
For if you go to the cogwheel on the right hand side on my settings in Roll20, and you scroll down to, I believe it's text chat options. No, that's not right. Audio, video display.
Audio, video display.
Yeah, audio, video display, and then you just do it to names only and put them on the bottom or wherever you'd like. Okay, so that should be set up. Thank you for the call out there, Druid. We'll get it, guys. We'll get it. Ramian, you're walking through the market. The smells of the market waft before you. You are catching hints of lilac and rosemary and a little bit of citrus in the air, different ointments and treatments that some of the potion sellers and oil mongers are have out on display. There's Some of them may be cooking up a new concoction, and it's to bring in some business and drum up some foot traffic. There are some street vendors who are cooking food, and all of these scents are mixing before you. Had you been drinking the night before? Or would you say that that's not something you would technically partake in?
I would have been drinking, but not necessarily to excess.
Okay, great. Then this would be no problem for you. It's just normal market smells. You hear the voices in the distance, people haggling, people trying to get the best possible price on maybe a new dagger, or a new knife for the kitchen, some herbs and accoutrements for cooking for later. Maybe there's some tourists that have shown up, and they are, trying to get some of these ointments that they've heard so much about that allow them to remove wrinkles with a single treatment, so they claim. You notice the Velox running around, taking orders, wrapping things. The Velox are a race of creature that are similar to pets, but they're very much sought after by businesses because they're very good at doing simple, quick tasks that are repetitive, and they seem to quite enjoy it. If you give them something to do and you train them how to do it, they really enjoy being useful in that way, and they're quite cute, actually. They're like a small
little horned Teletubbies.
kind of like it's like a sheep walking upright with little tiny horns, and they don't make a lot of noise, and they're very quiet when they walk around. They're very cute to look at, so people don't mind them so much. People are not mean to them. People enjoy their company, and they seem to enjoy being helpful to people. You see many of these running around. They're handling a lot of the tasks as the different shopkeeps and what have you are tending to their wares and tending their customers. Do you approach any of these stalls? Do you seek out anything? Do you look for anything? The last few weeks have been humdrum, and it's tough to find some enjoyment in the perusing of things, but it's worth a try, maybe.
Certainly, I'd be looking at some of the ointments and maybe looking for new cooking flavors and things that I can integrate into meals, that sort of thing.
Right, excellent.
I like food.
Down towards the south portion of the market, you see two stalls. One is cooking, one is ointments. The one with the ointments, it is an elderly woman. You can't quite tell how old she is. Maybe she's in her mid-60s, maybe she's in her 80s. It's one of those kind of situations where you can't really, it's like, that she's a little older, but you can't tell how, where she's at on that line. She seems to be swearing that she's much older than she appears, and she is talking to two young ladies who are very interested in her wares and these magical ointments, these magical moisturizers. And you overhear the name Linda is her name, and she is just wheeling and dealing, and she has two young women who are just enamored with some of these ointments and the promises that are being made about these. Do you approach her to butt in as she's communicating with these women, or do you kind of just peruse for later?
Just peruse. I don't know that I have any magical rashes that need solving.
Okay. Yep. You see some that are labeled for different things. Some are actually for rashes. Some are meant for like baby's bottom rashes, kind of catering towards the new parent. Then there are others that are anti-wrinkle creams. There are magical healing ointments to remove pain. There are some that are claiming to increase blood flow and take care of anything and everything between high blood pressure to diabetes to you name it. They seem to be flying off the shelves. There are quite a bit of people coming and going. To the other side, you catch a whiff of some tandoori chicken, kind of, you know, the steam is rising from the coals that are being cooked on top of, and it smells delicious, and seems that there's a fresh batch being made over there.
I think I would probably wander that way instead.
Okay. You see a young man speaking with a young woman. He is taking her order, and the Velix is fulfilling that order. He is taking, he's putting things into a little container. It's a little wrapper that's kind of like made out of a thick paper, and he's folding it up in a way that it will hold the food that he's kind of like a little container to eat out of while you're walking around. Sticks a large stick in it and hands it to her, and she says thank you, and she like pays the money, and she walks away, and you are next in line.
I'll have what she's having.
Oh, good. Another number one. All right. Yeah. Hey, Spike, can you get another number one going? So, sir, what brings you to the market today?
Oh, just exploring the sights and sounds of the city.
That's a great reason to come to the market. I think this is one of the best places to visit in the city, honestly. Like we get so many different types of people coming and going, and it's really, really nice to meet people. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a healer of sorts.
Oh, a healer. Oh, have you checked out the ointments over there? There's quite a few healing ointments, and there might be really good for your healer's pack, or maybe something on the road if you're just passing through. And I hear a lot of really good things about old Linda over there. She's really, really good at selling those, at least. So they must work, right?
Must work, yes, but I hate shopping on an empty stomach.
You know what? That's right. Hey, Spike, speed it up. Let's go. Spike's like, he's stirring really, really fast. He's trying to cook it as fast as he possibly can, and he's like really happy about it too. And young man kind of has like a strange look on his face. He's like, I don't know, man. These Velix are really awesome. I love working with them, but I don't understand how they keep up this jubilant spirit. Lately, it's just been feeling like, just ever since that comic started hanging overhead, I just I've been having a hard time finding the strength to get up in the morning and come to work. You know what I mean? You ever feel like that?
No.
No? Man, I'm envious of you. That's just... Takes a drink of his little side beer. Well, maybe I'm just complaining too much, and it's oh, here it is. And then the Spike comes over. He hands he's like, yeah, that'll be 4 copper.
Okay.
Cool. You gonna pay, or?
Hoping I have 4 copper because I haven't. Yes, I would like to pay for my meal.
You have 4 copper. So he takes the 4 copper.
Remember, we're so forgetful now. He leave my wallet at home.
Oh, that's rough. Oh man. I hate it when that happens to me. Unfortunately, I can't give it away for free, but you do have 4 copper if you hand that over. He hands you the food.
Yes, and I would like.
No. Right. All right. Well, thanks for your business. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the market. I hope you have a great day. Better than me, I guess, because he trails off as you're biting into your food. It smells so good, and you start to bite into it, and it's just not what the smell was supposed to deliver. You know, it tastes like you're like, it tastes like every other meal you've had in the last week or half. And it's not hitting. It's sustenance. It'll do, but there's just nothing special about it. And you were really, really hoping that smell was just going to overpower you. As you take a few bites, you walk back towards the direction that you kind of came, and you notice that there is a small dog that like has scurried off. It looks like maybe a stray. Looks like maybe like a small corgi. That's kind of little corgi butt just scooted off around the corner. Little floofy boot.
I heard chase after the corgi. Maybe
Yeah.
he's in trouble.
You turn around the corner. You don't see anything. The alleyway seems to be a dead end, so he's obviously hiding somewhere into the alleyway. And as you step into it, the alleyway is kind of shaded. And so as you step into the shadow, you start to feel this tug on your shoulder, and it's a very strange sensation. It's something like a claw that's pinching on your shoulder, and the longer it goes and the longer you ignore it, the deeper it seems to penetrate. You don't see anything. Are you having a heart attack? Are you having a hallucination? Is something going on? How do you react to that?
I'm more than a little freaked out. Something's right.
You begin to feel strange, and your vision kind of blurs, and the shadow that you stepped into seems to start to darken, and the surrounding area begins to fade out, and you can't tell if you're fainting. You don't feel like you're falling. You don't feel like you're in any sort of like...
I don't feel drunk.
You don't feel drunk. You don't feel like there's anything in the food that you had ate. It doesn't, maybe, you know, you've felt those things before, and this is not that. And you start to hear a voice whisper in your ear, and you can't quite make it out. And you hear it say, "Answer me." And as the darkness begins to fade completely to black, you are in a void. And before you is a giant sphinx-like creature with a dog-like face. And before it is a small corgi-like creature with wings, and is wearing a kind of like a helmet that mimics that of what the larger creature shows. Like a kid made it and put it on its head.
Aw, puppies.
The large creature before you says, "Silence. Have you forgotten what I've sent you here for? Time is short. I'm in need of the knowledge that I sent you here for.
Don't remember being here.
So soon you've forgotten the pact. The pact with the great Golgothon, the great enigma. I grant you power. And you forget me.
Power? What?
What power, he says. What power, he says. It seems that I may have been wrong in choosing you.
I was chosen?
He looks down. Go with him. Help him remember. Get the knowledge. Bring it back to me. See the little corgi? He his little butt like lifts up. And you see these like wings start to flutter, and he like floats around, and he says, like, he doesn't speak, but he looks back at the Golgothon, and he shakes his head, and he pants, and he comes next to you, and he sits down next to you, and he puts his head next to your leg, and it looks like he's trying to he's asking for a pet.
I'm gonna give him some scritches behind the ear.
And his leg like starts to shake, and he's like starts to pant. Brisket, help him remember. Take good care of my avatar, mortal, and remember the pact. You have 1 week. I expect results, or there will be penalties.
Okay.
Now be gone. Be gone, mortal. The darkness fades.
Brisket.
The darkness fades, and as you return to consciousness, assumingly, you are back in the bazaar.
Well, that was bizarre.
And you find yourself regaining the lightheadedness goes away, the pinched shoulder goes away, you feel a little bit lighter, and to your side you see that there is a small dog with a little collar on it and a little bone. It says Brisket on it. He doesn't have the wings. He doesn't have the helmet. He doesn't have the tail. Well, he has a tail, but it's not the same one. It's not the long, flowing one that he had when he was flying around. But yeah, this small dog seems to be accompanying you now. The rest of the day is yours to do with what you will. Ponder on that.
Okay.
As we transition to Tay. The sounds of the market drown out as we find ourselves hovering over to the Noble District in the Gladiatorium. A space where battle takes place. Sometimes it is for a crowd, sometimes larger, sometimes smaller, and sometimes it is a place of judgment. Tay, the flat, clacking sounds of fists against armor are made against you as you turn with your weapon, slinging it away from being stuck in something. You look down, there's a goblin on the ground next to you, and in front of you there's another one who is spitting out blood. You are in the middle of combat. There is another goblin to your left. You hear no cheers. You hear voices. But mostly, you hear the gurgling sound of blood and the broken voice of goblins as they are trying to attack you. Two seem to be dealt with. And you remember why you're here.
Yeah. I was bored, so I decided to go to fight again. And I'm not even exhausted. I've been taking on the goblins, and I'm gonna enter rage and take care of the last one.
Okay. You rage. You raise your weapon. You tell me how you want to do that.
What would I roll? I would basically enter rage.
Well, your rage. We'll just say that you're raging. Just go ahead and make your weapon attack.
Okay. Jeez, it's been a while. How do I use the... okay. Wait a second.
You're gonna try to cleave with your great axe. So,
Yeah.
which is fine. That's fine. That's all we need. I don't need you to make a roll or anything right now.
Okay.
You raise your great axe, swinging over your head, and as you enter the rage, lifting it into the air, you feel a surge of energy flow through your body, and you hear the cheers from a familiar voice from behind you. It's your friend George. You look. You hear them like cheering you on. Yeah, hey, get him! And as you swing down, you cut this goblin in half. And as you do, the other two goblins, who have obviously been taken a beating, they seem to have been on their last leg anyway, and the fright of seeing their compatriot cleaved in half actually just causes them to lose the rest of their will to live, and they fall to the ground and are dead. You hear some small cheers from the lower quadrant of the gladiatorium, and they're from children. And there is a young cleric woman who is accompanied by two Veliks, and they are surrounding the young ones. And you hear Lady Alistair, someone that you know of from town. You're not friendly with them, you're not friends, but you know of them. They are a member of one of the local temples, and these seem to be orphans that they have brought to display what happens to those who break the law. Above you, you hear the cheers of your fellow guards, who have some have come to join you, to watch you. Others have come to partake in this after-hours activity, which is known to the guards as overtime. There is a spot for guards who wish to pick up a little bit of extra money to come to the gladiatorium and provide this service, which is a form of judgment for those who have committed murder or have been accused and tried for murder. And this is a last effort last stand effort for them to be able to gain their freedom or kind of beat the charges. Basically, they allow them to fight for their freedom. If they win, they can, walk out of here free and clear. But 9 times out of 10, that does not happen. George is still cheering you on. He's like bouncing up and down, coming up to like shake your hand and then tell you a good job. He's like, oh man, that was so good. That was so good. Did you see those two? Look at him. He's pointing them at the ground. He's like, they died because they were so scared of you. That's how badass you are. God, I'm so glad that you're my friend. We should get drinks after this.
Yes, why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well observed.
Yeah. The other guards are kind of like, like shaking their heads. Yeah. That was really good. It was really good. And you notice that the Grandmaster, as he's called, is making his way towards you slowly. And there's this. He's an older man, slightly over middle-aged, and gray beard, gray hair, weathered skin, but he's very, very muscular. He's just ripped. And he seems to have the scars of someone who is a battle master. And he comes up, he puts his hand on you and says, what did you say your name was again? Tay. I've been lacking really serious talent in the gladiator department. I'd like to offer you a seat on the C squad. If you think that might be something of interest, come see me next Saturday. We can put you on the rolls and we can see how you do in the pit. That's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, you will see me next Saturday.
Great. All right. Well, if you guys could help clean up the mess here, that's kind of part of the deal. And then you can pick up your payment at the gate, and we can get this sorted, and I can get this cleaned up for the games later this week. So. Sound good?
So, yeah, we started cleaning.
All right.
Dealing with the corpses.
All right. Yep. You and George and some of the others and the other guards, they come in and they help up, clean up the mess. There's one of them brings out a wheelbarrow and they kind of like have a place for you to put all like the goblin parts and such. And one of the guards that are with you, they're like, what would you have done if they won? What if they beat you?
They beat me?
Yeah.
I've never lost a fight in my life.
But I mean, I'm just saying hypothetically, what would you do? What would you do if one of them beat you? What if they stabbed you and gave you a mortal wound? Maybe you still won, but aren't you scared of that?
No, I wouldn't see you.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if it's I don't think I'm gonna be coming back here anymore. I just had a kid. I just think about things a little bit differently recently, and it's just kind of life's short, man. Life's short, and being a guard is hard enough. We see a lot of stuff in the streets. It's rough. It's rough out there, man. And it's getting rougher. Did you realize people just aren't acting the same the last couple of weeks, especially.
They haven't been. Something's been in the air.
Yeah, it's really weird, man. And I don't know. But you know what? It was really nice seeing you swing that axe. Cause that's the same old Tay, right? That's just it feels like you're still with it. I don't know. How do you feel?
I think that's the only thing that keeps me alive right now. Everything else seems so boring.
Oh man, that is killing keeps you alive. I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it. That is some hardcore shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower and get all this goblin guts off me, and I'm gonna go home to the wife. I'll see you guys next shift, right? And he takes off,
Yeah.
and some of the others they leave, and then you're kind of left with the kids have all left with Lady Alistair back to the orphanage, and the Grandmaster is waiting at the gate with a little small pouch. He's like jingles it.
Go and pick it up.
He hands it to you. He's like, yeah, just remember what I talked about. And but just talk to Alexander when you come back. He'll set you up, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. He hands you the small pouch, and he walks off. You fill it. He's like, oh yeah, I put a little bit of extra in there. Consider it a down payment for when you come back. There's more where that came from. You look inside. There's like 30 gold, which this typically only pays about 15. So he's doubled the price, which is a lot. So George hears that jingle, notices the weight, and is like, oh, so beer's on you, huh?
I guess yes.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Make it
Yeah.
worth it.
High fives all around. You guys head out. You're headed towards the bar. And that's where we leave Tay. Which means Druid is next. A stark difference between the gladiatorium, a place of carnage and death and glory, is juxtaposed back towards the center of town in the Temple District as Sister Mary finds herself at the entrance of the Temple of Minari. Your time in Arius hasn't been very long, and you've been waiting to appear and get an audience with Father Archibald. Not because you didn't want to have it earlier, but because Father Archibald was indisposed and he has not been in town for the last 2 weeks. So, what have you been doing for the 2 weeks before Father Archibald has finally come and is able to grant you an audience?
I've been trying to lay low. I am trying to hone my skills as this new cleric, and dealing with the fact that this is now my new life. And in my head, I'm saying, come on, Dolores, get it together. Get it together. You're not the same person anymore. You're about to go on trial. You've been running for so long, and the Church of Minari has taken care of you and has sheltered you. So no Zentrium bosses or groups are going to find you again. And as she's trying to work herself up for this audience and beg him for his safeguard, for his cloak and dagger to protect her, she's also trying to remember how to pretend to be a sister, because this is still all new to her. Dolores's background, she was a lounge singer and a big star of the Velvet Moon, and it was this high-end lounge You know, she was a strong voice and a head of her own band, and she had the wits and the charisma to charm anybody in the room. And now, after what she experienced with her ex-boyfriend Donatello Vicente, and witness him end a life, not just any schmo, but hire a prominent city official back in her hometown, she is now reduced to this shamble of just sacred sand that's trembling and just fearing everything, you know. And she's in in the cloister she was with St. Jude, and now here trying to get an audience, she's trying to mold that sand into a shield to protect herself. And right now, the only spell she knows that was taught to her was disguise self. Whenever she sees a glimpse of a Zent walking around or someone asking for Dolores, she'll don the costume of Sister Mary Clarion.
So you've been kind of exploring your faith to be better at it, as it's something it's still not quite familiar enough to you. Maybe you've perused some of the other lesser known gods, just broadening the breadth of knowledge, and maybe you've made it in here a time or two when there was nobody and you just needed a place to be with your thoughts. As you enter, Father Archibald is a very stout tiefling male who is clad in armor, which is a little bit off-putting from a cleric in the temple, that you would expect them to not be more something in like vestiges or something like that. But he greets you at the door and says, Sister Mary, I appreciate your patience with the goings on here. I hope that it hasn't been too troublesome to have you hang out around town, and I apologize. Been on the road for 2 weeks unexpectedly. I had to take care of some things along the road to Zamora. We have had a lot of trouble with the Zeds, which, as you may know, they're a bit of trouble. But getting some of our shipments in and out of Zamora, trying to get to Hoblock. So I was tasked with overseeing some of those shipments, making sure that they got to and from where they needed to go, and it just took a lot longer than I had expected. I do appreciate you coming here, being on loan from St. Jude's. The Archbishop speaks very highly of you, and I just... Well, we need your help. And I'm glad that you're here, willing to give it. In the background, you see that there is a little bit of a choir practice happening. And it sounds like drowning cats. It is horrendous. It's just not good. It's just not good. You see 5 young, mid-20s maybe, female vocal group organized in such a way that it seems like they knew what they were doing when they were placing themselves. And then there is another a middle-aged woman who is kind of orchestrating things and failing miserably. Doesn't seem to know, what she's doing up there. She's flailing. Her movements in the timing is all wrong, and it is just not going very well for her. And she is not grasping the horrendous sounds that she's guiding. Father Archibald turns back to you, and he's kind of wincing with the sound. He's like, yeah, as you can tell, it's been a bit of a struggle now.
You don't say. I
Yeah,
can hear them from here.
yeah,
But
it's...
Lord be with them.
Amen. We really, really want to have a good showing at the Regional Faith Summit that's coming to town in a couple of weeks, and we need to get them in shape. I know that 2 weeks is not a lot of time.
Weeks?
Yeah, I know.
Weeks?
I know.
This is going to take years, Father.
Yeah,
Years.
I know. Well, we have faith that someone of your caliber with the,
If I can
vouch.
speak plainly, Father, I think we need a
Please
little
do.
bit more faith. Possibly some, mouthwash going over here. I don't know, some sore cough drops. It sounds and smells like dead cats over there.
I mean, whatever you need, we can produce that. And if you want to recruit more talent, that would also be fine with us as well. This is just who is left. We've had a few incidents. There were a couple of unfortunate accidents, and a few people have left, and this is who has stayed. So, well, here, let me introduce you to Mother Vivica. And he takes you up to the altar where Mother Vivica is at, and he introduces you to the group. He says, "Ladies, I beg of you, just for a moment, if you could just take a breather. Thank you. Lovely work that's going on here. I would like to introduce you to Sister Mary Clarence. She's going to be helping guide you and train you for the Faith Summit that is coming up. We would like you to be ready. I know that there's a couple of weeks away, and we're missing quite a few people, but I have faith. We have faith." He looks around. In Monarch, that all things are possible through
As
her.
he says this, Sister Mary Clarence is taking inventory of these people in the room, and she's in her head, she's giving herself a monologue as Dolores. Oh my god, this is worse than the mortal realm. Oh dear god. Okay. And then starts to cross herself in various different forms. She's not sure what religion this is, but she's doing all the blessings, and she's like, Amen. Amen.
Mother Vivica is like crossing her arms, and she's staring you down. What does she have that I don't have? We'll do fine. We'll do fine. We just need more work, more prayer, more work.
At this point, I think we need a little bit more prayer and more talent. I'm sure you know what you're doing, Mother. However, I would like to provide some assistance if I could, please.
Oh, no, by all means, come, replace me. Yes, go ahead. Fine.
I would say assist, not replace. Thank you.
Assist.
Yes,
Assist.
assist.
Sure, okay. Show me how to assist. Just go ahead. She like steps out of the way. She like lets you.
She steps up to the podium. She taps on top to get everyone's attention. Now, everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. And
Everybody
then
looks
she points
around.
over to the one to the left, say, sing it in A. And we're just waiting for them to sing what's supposed to be a very common, like, fairy tale song, but religious, true and true. And we're just waiting for them to produce a note.
The first attempt, the voice cracks, and it's not pretty. And then there's a moment where they close their eyes and they remember what was said, focusing on the faith, and it begins to go in the direction slightly, ever so slightly, to resembling the note that you're after.
Close. Good try. But we need to work on that. You're a little pitchy.
They all
I'm gonna call you Pitchy Richie. Next. And we go off to the one in the middle. It's like, sing it in C, please. Mary had a little lamb.
same thing kind of occurs.
Well, at least you know the notes. You don't know the lyrics. I mean, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Like that. Come on. A little bit more like that, but with,
Mary had
more
a
softness.
little lamb. And then they sing it, and they're going, and they're grooving, and they're like taking your tutelage to heart, and they're really putting their best effort into it. It's not perfect, it's not good, it needs a lot of work, but it is miles better than what you just stepped into. And Mother Vivica is just like,
I
well,
turn over to Mother Vivica and I say, you've done great work. They know tone. I think we just need to educate them on harmonizing, and maybe I can assist with writing new music of this decade to reflect our faith.
no music. We've been saying, Father. She rolls her eyes and she's like, I need to go. I must go. And she like
No,
leaves her.
no, come back. No,
I have to do my prayers. I will be back.
no.
You do what you need to do. I will be back. I'll be back. And she like puts her hands up and she walks away. She walks out the door, and then father comes up and he says, Don't worry about her. She's a bit of a hothead. She'll come around. She's feeling a bit threatened, and with the loss of the few that did leave, it's causing her a little bit of stress. So she's a little bit under stress. But we need you. We need you. Please don't let this deter you. Please. I appreciate the effort. I really do. Look what we've already done in minutes. I think that we're on the right path. I'm so grateful that you're here.
I think I'm gonna extend my stay.
Oh.
If you could, Father, if you can find me some lodging. And also,
absolutely.
I don't know if the Archbishop has informed you on my little problem. I would also need some discretion. No one should know I'm here.
Oh, well, of course. No, we have actually, we've arranged for you to have the room right across from Mother Vivica. Might be a little tense, seeming that that little encounter was a bit unexpected. But no, we have accommodations for you here. You can stay here as long as you want. Obviously, the mum's the word. We know that you had some issues. I don't know the full details, but I was told to keep it discreet. So we appreciate that you are here.
Father.
And if you need, should you need anything, please let us know. There are many venues around for entertainment, food, drink. If you wish to go on a horseback ride outside of town, we can arrange that. If you want to take a dip, refreshing
Dear
dip.
Goddess, you guys are a little bit more liberal here.
Well,
Sorry.
we believe in experiencing the, not the appetites of the flesh. It's more about experiencing the relaxation of life.
Father, you just invited me to horseback ride.
Oh, not with
In
me.
the biblical
Oh, no.
sense,
No.
that's breaking my
Well,
vow.
I apologize if I in any way implied that I would be riding on a horse with you. Of course I wouldn't be doing that. I'm deathly afraid of horses, and also I have hay fever. So I can't be within, meters of a horse. I just meant if that's something you would like to do to relax, if that's what you need, we can arrange that. I will in no way be partaking in that. I've
take
had
my
plenty
comfort
of road.
in the goddess. of music and eloquence. That's all the comfort I need, dear father.
Well, I can make sure that you have all of the music and eloquence you need. Lady Alistair is returned from her duties with the orphans. Lady Alistair, can you show of course, apologize. This is Sister Mary. She is on loan from Aquilonia, and she's going to be helping out with the choir. So she's going to be in the quarters next to Mother Vivica. And Lady Alistair winces, really? Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Come. I'll get you situated. I'll make sure that you've got fresh linens, and everything that you need.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Lady
Yeah,
Alistair.
absolutely. So, Father Archibald says, well, if there'll be anything else, then I will leave you to Lady Alistair to tend to your room. Unless, of course, you want to continue your tutelage. That is fine as well.
I think I should retire for now, and then we can bring this up
Understandable.
again the following day. Ladies, you've been wonderful. You are dismissed.
All the girls, they get together, they're like, yeah, you guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And they all high-five each other, and they're walking off into the other room, and you hear from across the room, Mother Vivica's she's making shushy noises. And you walk off with Lady Alistair to go tend to your room for the evening, which leaves us sweet Ray. Is it Ray or Rhea?
Rhea.
Rhea. Okay, so Rhea. Okay. Forgive me for what I'm about to do. Rhea. You are suffering from the same ails that all the others have. Food tastes mundane. The days are running into each other. You can't tell if it's a Tuesday or a Thursday. Everything's the same. The colors, the lights, the glitz, the glamour, the things that are supposed to be exciting about your work have not been for some time, but especially in the last 2 weeks. As you make your way to your shift at the Velvet Steps below, you are greeted at the door by Yevgeny and Kirill, your bouncers. There's a young commoner woman who is trying to gain access. She's insistent that she's supposed to work here. And this is what you come up upon. And the guys are kind of hassling her a little bit, but it's kind of customary to hassle the new girl and be like, oh, don't see you on the list. I don't see you on the list. I don't think I can let you in. How do you handle that situation?
Rhea, probably well acquainted with this procedure, will go and look over their shoulder and see if she is on the list.
No, she 100% is on the list.
Yeah.
Her name's Elizabeth.
We'll sort of slap them on the shoulder and be like, guys, come on. This is enough. She's new.
Oh,
you can tell she's nervous.
God.
Leave her be.
Rhea, come on, Rhea, come on. We're just trying to have a little fun.
I know, but look, she's so nervous. It's day one.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We've had enough. Go ahead, let her in.
Well, I'll take her back.
All right. All right, good. You immediately make your way into the lobby that goes into the main stage area, where the bar is at, and then the catwalk and all that. Directly to your right is where the entryway would be to go backstage and go into the dressing rooms, and that's where everybody kind of has their stuff. They stow their locker, get ready for their shift, and that is where you would take her to get acclimated.
Yeah. So I'll grab her, sort of like hook my arm around her as like very friendly already, and just be like, so Lisbeth, what brought you here?
Oh, how did you
work here?
How did you know my name?
I saw it on the list.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And I knew a new girl was coming, so.
Oh, you're one of the girls. Oh, cool. Yeah. No, I was. Kale told me to meet here on today to like do a little tryout, I guess.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
I mean, I've done some dancing, but it's not, not like this. It's more like traditional dancing, and I've done competitions and stuff.
I mean,
can't be that hard, right? Like that different.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
fun.
That was totally rude. I apologize.
No, you're
Sorry.
fine.
I'm a little nervous.
It's okay, jitters. You've got jitters. It's all good. I mean, even I get them. I've been doing it for years, so.
Oh, thanks. Well, I appreciate your understanding. Thanks for getting me in here and not letting the guys hassle me. And I'm used to that, I guess, from wherever I go. But it's nice to have a friendly face and to have somebody who feels like, you got my back. It sounds like the girls are really lucky to have you here, and I hope to be able to stick around.
I mean, I hope so too. We're all like a little family here, so you just keep doing what you're doing. If you get in, and ignore the guys, they're like that with everyone.
That's so great that you guys treat each other like family. I mean, that's really, really good. That's like probably my favorite thing about businesses, whenever they treat you like family. And when the company culture is just like so tight knit, and everybody like knows each other and watches out for each other. It's really nice to know that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
She is in no way disillusioned yet.
Yeah.
So she follows you back.
Very aware as well, like that she has to sort of put on the happy face, and especially with newcomers, because if they leave for like and blame her, like she'll get in trouble and stuff. So.
Right. So you take her to the back. When you go to the dressing room, you have a Velox that's kind of like you guys' little liaison. He'll run and grab you things if you want, like somebody needs a water or a drink or some food or something like that. He'll run and grab that and he'll bring it back. You got a few of those that run around and they kind of like take orders and stuff. And as you walk there, the other girls, 3 of the other girls are there. When you walked in, you immediately noticed that Mace is the stage name for Helga, is getting on the catwalk, and she is starting her shift. And you walk back, and the other 3 are Precious, Whisper, and Silver Drink. And they all look at you.
Royal would just sort of go in like, "Hey, ladies, how's it going?"
Oh my god, she's here. Have you talked to Kale yet?
No, I've just got here.
Whisper kind of like gets up from her seat. She's kind of got a mother hen vibe about her. She walks over and she's like, oh, you're going to be in trouble, right?
What have I done now?
What do you mean, what have you done now? And you're super late. We had to put Mace on the stage. This is the 3rd time.
I'm not that late.
Yeah, you're way late.
I just had to run a few errands before. I'm not that late. She's
Look,
sort of like
maybe I don't know. Maybe you need to sort it out with Kale. I don't know. Look, I don't care. I know you got shit to do. I know you got things going on outside here. I do too. Everybody does. But if Kale gets pissed, he's gonna take it out on us. So like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry. Let me go speak to him. I'll go speak to him.
Well, I mean, it'll be fine. I mean, look, we're not mad at you or anything. We just like, we don't want to see you get in trouble, and then we don't want to get in trouble. But whatever, par for the course. So Anyway,
Yeah, I'll sort it out. You guys should not get in trouble for my flustering.
well, however it shakes out, I think we're family. So, you know what I mean? At least back here.
Yeah.
Who's this? And she nods to the girl.
This is the new girl. This is Lisbeth. She's trying out today.
Trying out today. All right. Well, Lisbeth, come on over here. We'll get you set up with makeup. And we got outfits over here. And she's like, oh, I brought my own. And she like kind of unfurls her cloak. And it's like a pageant dress kind of deal. Sort of like a little little unitard with like little frills and stuff. It is not what you would expect to be seen in a establishment
sort of up and
like
down
this.
and gives her like the most tight-lipped little smile, and it's just like, that's cute. But here, let me sort you out. You might want to slip into something a bit more uniform. Feel like you're part of the group.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh yeah, and she looks at the other girls, all of them, and she's like, "Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, they told me that I might have to do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's
cool.
okay. I know it's a lot, especially at the start, but you'll get used to it, and we're all in it together.
Yeah, I'll make it work. I got bills to pay, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Around that time, you hear a knock on the door. You can tell by the way that the knock is happening that it's Carol. It's one of the two guys out front. They know better than to come back and harass you guys back there, but he's definitely suggesting that someone needs to come to the door.
Vera will sort of look at the girls and be like, "Can you get her ready? I'll get it."
Okay, yeah, no, something they take her back over to the side. One starts immediately doing her makeup. The other one is sizing her up, trying to figure out what her size is going to be, and then runs over to the little costume rack and like, kind of finds something. As they're taking care of that, you poke your head out the door, and Carol's like, "I forgot to tell you, whenever you got here, Kale wants to see you. He's kind of pissed."
Yeah, I got that. I'm coming. Give me
All
2
right.
seconds.
Yeah,
And
no,
she'll
no.
sort of like dump her stuff and run out
Okay.
to Kale's office.
So Kale's office is towards the top left corner of this map. Up in here. As you're making your way there, you notice that you're fine. You can place yourself wherever. As it's happening, as you're making your way across there, you notice that there's somebody who is walking out of the office, and Kale is handing him a bag that looks like a bag of money, but there's a strange symbol on it that you're not.
What does the symbol look like?
You're not sure. You can't quite make it out. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okie dokes. Perception. I cannot see where that is on my sheet.
Let me see. Did you find it?
No, it's okay. I just had it. I had it little.
There we go.
Oh, sorry.
So an 11.
Did not realize it was it.
Oh no, you're good. So it's you can't quite make it out, but you could swear that it is a red Z. Is what you do see.
She takes note. Doesn't question.
It's not-
anything, though.
It's not like uncommon. It's not like this isn't a scene that you haven't seen before. Where somebody's leaving his office and he's getting a pay, getting a payoff of some sort. You notice that the guy is a guard, city watch.
Okay.
And he walks right past you. He doesn't take any notice, and he like walks out the door. As you're walking through, you notice that Helga is doing her dance, and it's notoriously bad. she is one of the newer girls, and she's considered the daytime dancer. So, as you walk through,
Rhea, as she goes past, just gives her like a little encouraging, like with wolf whistle or something. Like
she smiles, and for
kinda,
2
like,
seconds,
hype the crowd.
yeah, in 2 seconds, she like looks like she knows what she's doing, and then goes right back to her dry heaving to music. Kale is he sees you coming. He immediately walks back into the room, and he sits down at his desk. This is a middle-aged man that looks older than he is because of the life that he's led. He looks like somebody who has been in a tussle or two and has had his time, his run-ins with the law, but for some reason is still kicking. His hair is shoulder length, constantly pulling it back. He's constantly got this look of greasiness, regardless of when his last shower was. He doesn't smell bad, but he smells like dirty money. He smells of colognes that suggest that he's trying to be something that he's not. And that is mixed with a hint of tobacco from cigar smoke. He sits down, he lights one up, says, well, what's the excuse this time, my love?
Rhea sort of just puts her hands up, being like, I'm sorry, I just lost track of time. I'm going through a weird thing at the moment. I don't know what.
Lost track of time. That's the third time this week. It's the third time this week, love.
I know.
Do you not make enough money? Do you need more money? I can make you make more money. If that's what you need. You know what you have to do to do it.
It's not the money. It's I don't know. I've just been feeling weird, and time is just running away from me. And I mean, are you not feeling it? It's just been weird recently.
Time running away from me. Time is money, love. I don't let time run away from me. Time. You see what I've had to do here? Look, and he points out a double sided mirror where he can like kind of surveil out what's going on out in his establishment as the door has been shut. He's like, he points out there towards Helga, and he's like, look, this is the third time this week I've had to put mace out there. You know why we call him mace? Because every time I see a dance, I want to hit something hard. It's disgusting. And it doesn't bring in the jingles of the pockets, all right? You?
She'll learn, and
yeah.
I'll make it up to you. I will.
Well, you better. We've got 2 weeks for these big muckety mucks coming to town. And when they do, you know you're going to be busy. These blokes will pay and pay and pay. Men, women, tieflings, doesn't matter. Lining our pockets with their gold. For who? For you. That's why we call you Goldie. All right? Now, what name are you taking this week? Every time that we change your name, they think it's a new girl. And everybody wants to line up for it. And then every time we change the name, now we've got 4 or 5 more to spin with. And we can take you on the road.
Do you have any ideas of what you want?
No, love. You know you're the only one that gets to pick your own.
Okay, Let me get ready and I'll think about it. Because I've just got here and I'm completely forgot about that as well. I don't know what's going on with my head at the moment, but
Well, all right. I'm gonna let it slide this time. But next time, we're gonna have a talking to.
thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't mean
I understand.
And I don't mean with words. Okay?
I understand. I get it. I'm really, really sorry. It won't happen again.
All
I
right.
think-
All right. Look, I'm only yelling at you because I love you. All right, you know that,
Thank
right?
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now, go do me proud. Get ready for the next you're next in the lineup. Right?
Yeah.
Tell
I'll be as
Silver
quick as
Dream
possible.
that I will bump her down. And then we have a new girl coming in.
Yeah.
She's
her on the way in seems nice.
nice. Well, all right. Well, her uncle asked for us to do him a favor. And it'll clear up a little bit of debts.
Mm-hmm.
So, gonna give her a shot. Whether she's good or not,
Well,
that's,
she said she's
that-
got dancing experience, and we'll
Oh.
put her straight.
well, all right. We'll see how she does. And if she needs any pointers, I'm sure that you'll shoot her in the right direction, yeah?
Absolutely.
Good. All right. Then go ahead. Get things ready, and I will be looking forward to your next dance. I've also got some VIPs that have shown up, and they are interested. So,
Okay.
gonna be a busy night.
I'll make sure they get attended to after after the stage.
All right. Off you go then.
Great. Thanks, Kale.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She sort of scurries out the room quite quickly.
As you leave, you notice that there are a few people that are from around town that are, you recognize them.
Yeah.
They're regulars, and you notice that the VIP room has a couple people in it, and you can't quite make out who's in there. But if that's full, that usually means that you're gonna be providing a few dances in there, and it's gonna be a busy night. So. You return
She
to
sort
the
of
room.
waves to like the regulars and things, and sort of makes her way sort of quickly, but also is not impolite to people.
Got it. As you make your way back, just before you get to the room, you see the doors burst open, and there's a familiar face that's running towards you, and they have a little pail, and they're like, okay, it's your flatmate, Amora. And she-
Amora,
And she's got your food. You left in such a hurry. I swear to God, this is the third time this week. Third time. What is going on with you?
I know. I don't know. Thank you so much for bringing that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I've got to go though. I'm so late.
Yeah. No. Well, I am too. I gotta get back to the last catch. So
Yeah.
I noticed this is on the counter when you left, and you didn't take it. So I just wanted to bring it to you. But yeah, have a good shift, and I'll see you tonight. Okay.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
All right. Sounds good.
I took it with a quick
She-
hug and then run off.
She hands you the food. As you walk into the room, you see that the girls have gussied up Lisbeth, and they're like tossing out names for her to use as her dancer name.
Hey,
Oh,
guys,
speaking of names,
got any good ones? Because I need another one.
well, we've already thrown out Cinnamon and Chastity and Princess because it's a little bit too close to Precious, and we don't want anything to like be, cross. Something that stands out,
Yeah. What have we got? Have we got the list of what we've gone through so far?
We sure do. Diamond and velvet, crystal, jade, onyx, sapphire. We were kind of on a
I see you're on
gem
a
kick.
stone path.
Yeah, stones were a big hit. And then Candy was a good one, right? I grew up with a girl next door named Candy. She was kind of rude though, so I don't know if that really fits you very well.
Amethyst. If you want to go down the rock path.
Ooh, yeah. That, and Elizabeth, like, her eyes get real bright, and she's like, "You know what? That's my birthstone. I think that's perfect.
I mean, that's perfect then.
I like
Look
it
at
a
you,
lot.
you look
Oh, thank you." And then she like does a little twirl, and it's like it's a cute little outfit. So she looks like she's ready to go. Her makeup is done, real solid 10s all around. And she's ready for her debut whenever that may come from.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Kale told me to say I'm up next, so I've got to get ready quick.
Oh shit. Silver Dream
yeah.
whips around and is like, "Oh my god, thank God."
Yeah, he's pissed. But you guys are fine. Don't worry.
She rips the loudest fart and she's like, "I was gonna have to hold that in forever." Oh, you just saved my life.
Girl, better in than out.
Oh god, that's so much better. So
while she's talking, Rhea is also like going through racks and like being like what to wear and trying to like think of her own thing, like new identity sort of to come up with.
Perfect. All right. And as our adventurers are making their way through their days, does anybody need to take a break? Okay.
Nope.
I just noticed that we're like halfway through, so I wanted to, a little bit over halfway through, and wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity. So let's get back to it. What does everybody do the rest of the day? Obviously, Rhea's going to be busy dancing. Sister Mary has gotten her accommodations. Ramian has had a close encounter of the patron kind and is palling around now with a little corgi bug.
So cute.
Tay's headed off to the bar, presumably. What do you guys do with your day?
Tay is
I mean,
off
I'm
to
going
the
to be walking
tavern
around
course.
with my... Oh. Good tea.
You go
So, Tay, what? Okay, so let's get this. I was trying to get opportunities for like whoever wants to go first, and not like lock you into like a 1, 2, 3, 4. But Tay, go ahead.
Yeah, Tay's on the way to the tavern with George.
Okay.
So, going
Which
to the city.
Which tavern do you guys go to? The taverns are going to be. I just realized that stables over there in that area are also that same color. So we've got the Broken Mast, which is down near the docks, which would probably be the farthest from where you're at right now. You have the Hills Echo, which is probably the closest one to you. There is the Last Catch of Asgalun, which is a little outside, a little bit further from where you're at. You've got the Siren's Rest, which is up near the Temple District. So Broken Mast, Hills Echo, Siren's Rest. Yeah, get out of the Noble District a little bit. Stretch your legs, walk through the Temple District. It's usually a lot cleaner there. Let me get that going. You go to the Siren's Rest. You and George, maybe a couple of your other buddies. What do you guys get into? You just drinking? You having drinking games? What are you doing?
Doing a drinking game.
All right. How many beers do you think you drank?
Probably around 4.
4? Okay. Why don't you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. Okay, I think I found it.
Okay. Ooh. A 9.
Well,
9.
too good.
All of that, like adrenaline and the rage, just kind of just took it out of you. You know what I mean? So you were a little bit lower, and maybe you were dehydrated for the day. You haven't had enough liquids, you know, and you just really put it to those goblins. And then you came in here and you just slammed down 4 of the highest ABV beers that this Siren's Rest has to offer. You get a little tipsy, get more than a little tipsy. So you're kind of like, you know, George is kind of having to help stabilize you a little bit. You get to the point where you might almost get thrown out of the bar. And he's like, I can't believe it, man. What are you doing, man? That's only 4 beers. You're like, you're a 10 beer guy. What is this? What's going on with you, man? You okay? You feeling all right?
I skipped maybe a meal or 2. I've had a busy day.
Oh, fast. Right. Intermittent fasting. I see. I knew that you were on the cut. You were looking too good. You're looking too good out there. Those abs are popping. Man, you know, I knew that there was some secret you were holding out on me. God, but you know what? You got to tell me that before we go out drinking. It's like...
Why? I just confessed. I can cover more of your drinks.
You know what? I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you take that. All right. You're right. You know, don't mess with the man with the purse. You guys continue to drink and you have a good time. The other guys, they've kind of decided that they want to go off to the market and check some things out in the market. Do you guys hang out at the bar and continue to drink and swap war stories, or do you go to the market as well?
We go to the market as well.
Okay. Cool.
Tay decides that it's a little bit easier to sober a little up this way. Okay.
Yep. Good move. You guys head off over to the market. The guys, they kind of walk around, go check out dwarves and dragons. I'm sorry, dwarves and daggers.
I'll take the dragons.
Who's drunk now? Dwarves and daggers, gonna check out the new cutlery, you know, looking for new weapons, possibly pick something up, and they do so, and then they you know, after a little bit of that, they'll decide, hey, you know, it's time to drink again. They're gonna go back to the Big Bull, which is the distillery that is also serving beer, but they also are the main distributor of all the alcohol in town. So they all go pal around out there. So you end up at another bar. Teal, what did you say you were doing? You're in the market district, or were in the market district. Do you maintain your market district corgi walkathon, or?
No, I was walking around heading towards one of the taverns. I hadn't decided which. Probably the Broken Mast. You know, feeding Brisket some pieces of the number 1 that I got earlier.
Nice. Brisket is just having a ball with that, and it tastes so good to him. He seems to be enjoying it way more than you ever thought about enjoying it, even when it was good. And he's just you know, he's falling around, he's lapping it up, and he's like, he's just happy to be along, and seems to be. He doesn't seem to be pressuring you to do anything, or, you know, you kind of would think that with the way that he was presented, that he would be pushing you towards some sort of, you know, quest or end, or some sort of a
Objective?
Objective, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he just doesn't
on,
seem to be
buddy.
that. He's just there to be a companion, and he's hanging out, and he loves this treatment. So he seems to be enjoying something that maybe he hasn't had before, and is just really happy to be there with you. And he's just enjoying his time with you. You go to the Broken Mast. The Broken Mast is a bar that is made from the timbers of old ships. And so inside there's a lot of nautical themed stuff going on, and there's a lot of like mermaid statues and decor with like rummaged ship parts, and it just is a really cool, it's the best pirate themed bar that there ever was.
Wow, this place is a real piece of ship.
Yep. It is indeed. And their beer is really thick, and they also have a little bit of rum. So if you do decide to drink, it's a lot of stouts. It's a lot of hefty beers that are going to be high ABV, and if you decide to drink some, you probably only get through 2 of them before you're going to need to check yourself. Do you drink, or do you just hang out there? Are you trying to just soak up the vibes, or what?
Absolutely, we'll have a drink or 3, and
Okay.
put a little in a saucer on the ground for Brisket to have some.
Make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
2.
Yeah, 1 for you, 1 for Brisket. Ooh, that one's for you.
Oh, hey, I did hit the right button. Okay.
Oh wait, that was a Constitution check, not a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
So I'll let you redo that.
Aha. Okay.
There we go. Oh, it wasn't much better.
Gee, that went great. And you wanted a second one?
Yeah. Do another one for
You got it.
Brisket. Oh man, Brisket's even
Oh.
worse. Oh no, poor little Brisket. He couldn't even handle like a little cup of beer. And Brisket is having a ball. Brisket's wings appear. They unfurl from his undercoat, and he starts to fly up a little bit. And it's like, oh shit, are people seeing this? Is this gonna be a problem? You look around, nobody seems to give a shit. But you yourself don't give a shit because you are a little, not wasted, but you're on your way. But you're feeling loose, and so is Brisket.
Brisket, come back down.
Brisket's on the ceiling. He is now walking on the ceiling. His little scratches are just going nuts. He's doing little loop-de-loops in the air. He's passing by people's hats a little bit too close, and you notice that he brushes by this one guy's hat, but he touches the hat, but nothing happens to the hat. Like the hat is almost as if it didn't. He just passed right through it.
Ooh. What is
He seems to.
going on?
Apparently, drunken Brisket
How
is
much did I drink?
Are you hallucinating, or is Brisket
I
just
don't know.
a ghost? Who knows?
Wow. This is weird.
While Ramian and Brisket are entertaining themselves with the silly drinks, Sister Mary, you have been given your accommodations. You're next door to somebody who seemingly is not coming across as super friendly, especially to you. What do you do? Are you staying in your room? Like, tell me about the rest of your evening.
So the minute that I am shown my room, I immediately try to stay quiet for a few moments and make it seem like I am going off to bed. But Dolores, having her inner dialogue, is like, man, I could go for a drag. This place sucks. And I'm just like having this debacle in my head. Like, should I go? Because when I enter this, I was like, let me try to be a cleric, an actual sister of the cloth for once. But then, temptation sets in. It's like, I'm so nervous and scared and jittery and anxious of everything that's happening. I'm wanted by all the Zentrium because of my ex. So now it's like, just need a puff of, a dragon joint just to calm the fuck down. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. Just one puff. I'm sure there's a bar here somewhere. And I whisper it to myself, like, I'm pretty sure there's a bar here somewhere. And so, in my outfit, I forgot I had to cast Disguise Self, so I'm gonna cast it now.
Okay.
I cast Disguise Self. And just so I can continue to be in this disguise as Sister Mary Clarence in my, habit, I sneak off the window.
Okay.
Can I? Well, I want to determine how high up I am from my room to the floor.
You'd be on the bottom floor. You wouldn't. This would not be like a dangerous. It'd be like falling to the ground off of
I was like,
out of
do
your
we need
house.
a stealth check or? Because I am trying
Hold
to
on.
sneak.
Well, yeah, go ahead and make me a stealth check, and we're gonna see if passerbys notice you,
Oh boy.
because you would be crawling out of the outside of basically of the outside of the temple,
Yeah.
and you're in your habit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
Oh
look
man.
like a really giant penguin, all black and white,
So there's yeah, you definitely get noticed. There's a family passing by. There's a woman and her 2 children. It looks like they just left.
But as I'm going out of the window, I want to go feet first. I don't
Mhm.
want to go
Yeah.
head first
Mm,
because
okay.
I gotta protect my overall look. I don't want
Yep.
to smush my hood because then I'll smush my curls.
Sure.
So I go feet first, holding onto the bars, and I'm trying to. God damn it! Trying to wiggle myself out, and I get one leg. I was like, oh, thank goddess. And I'm trying to squeeze my breast through sideways, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's a very small window.
and
Yeah.
I'm trying to squeeze my fat through, and it's like I'm trying to go, and then I'm like, goddess, I really am trying here. Please, Minari, help me out. And then all of a sudden, I hear, and I fall.
You land on
And I'm
a
just sort of like,
you land on
exhausted.
a
I'm like,
bush,
"Oh."
and that rustling definitely draws the attention of the family that's passing by. And it's a woman, and there's the 2 children, and she's just like, oh my god, are you okay? You need help? Are you?
I try to collect
Sister?
myself, and as she says sister, I collect myself because for a minute I was Dolores. And I'm like, peace be with you. May Minari bless you. Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I
and,
was,
okay.
I was stuck in my room. I was trying to get a breath of fresh air.
Oh, little Jeremy did that the other day, didn't you? Huh? Yeah, you locked yourself in the bathroom, and we had to get you out through the window. See, she's doing the same thing. See, big people do it too. It's okay.
It's not a bathroom, it's a bedroom. Very, very modest bedroom. But a bedroom nonetheless.
Oh well. I mean, either way, it's still a room you had to get out of. We understand. It's fine. It's fine, sister. All right. Well, peace be with you, and we'll see you at next service. Yeah. All right. Come on, kids.
Yeah,
She like walks
can't
off,
wait. Bye.
and she's looking back at you occasionally, like just to like what is
the
going
fuck,
on?
this weirdo?
It's kind of weird.
Just unhinged. None. And now I'm like looking out, making sure the coast is clear, and I'm still trying to be stealthy. Do you need another stealth check
No,
as I run across the street?
I'll say no. There's not anybody out on the street at this point in the Temple District right now, so you're fine to cross the street. Are you going into a bar dressed as a nun?
I am trying to find a bar or like a tavern or like a little hole in the wall adjacent where I can grab a drag of a dragon joint just to calm my nerves because I am so
okay.
anxious. I have no medication with me.
Gotcha. Oh, so you're trying to you're not trying to go to a bar. You're trying to just find a secluded place.
No, I'm trying to find a place that will have like cigarettes or a joint so I can calm
gotcha.
down because I'm anxious.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah. Okay. You notice that there is a waft of that familiar scent coming directly to the north of you, where the Siren's Rest is at. There is a church. Or there is a church. You're by the church. It's directly in front of the Church of Minari.
Huh. That's strange. Okay, well, I'll head on in. I just need a puff and maybe a drink. Let's go. And then I open the door and the fragrance just becomes overwhelming. And I'm like, oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, I'm going to feel so much better after this. And I walk in, my mind, and that brings my mindset to Dolores, how she used to be this really big lounge singer. She walks in with this confidence and eau de parfum of a person that's charming and doesn't realize she's still in her nun outfit, in her habit. So she's walking in like, hey, how's it going? You come here often? Hi. What's your name? Hey. And people are like, they're there. And I'm just walking in, just, nonchalant. Like, I'm thinking I'm still the superstar in my hometown, but here I'm a nun. And that's just oblivious to the fact. I'm still walking in and I'm trying to scan the room to see if I can find someone that has a cigarette or a joint or maybe a beer I can, ask for.
There's quite a few people that are sitting there drinking. You don't see anybody smoking in the spot, but there's definitely a bartender, and there doesn't happen to be anybody at the seats at the bar. So he seems to be unoccupied right now.
So I'll make my way, and I, kind of say hello to everyone, and they're like parting the seas, and I think they're being genuine and courteous. But they could just be freaked out that a nun is here. I don't know. But I go about my way, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? Oh, thank you so much. Hi. Nice night out, huh? Nice night for a walk. All right. And then I make my way to the bar, and I try to sit on this stool. Mind you, Dolores is only like 4'11", okay? I'm a really short lady.
It's short. Okay.
I'm a big, round, short lady. And so I'm trying to get on this stool, right? And I'm like, okay. No. Let me try again. And I try to put a leg over. I'm trying to jump, and I can't. And I'm like, I just can't have a break. And so I get the stool next to me to get onto the stool to my right. And I put one leg over, one leg to the next, and I try to climb. Eventually, I just end up sitting on both. One butt cheek on the next. So I'm occupying two stools. I was like,
as you rise up, your head is just above the bar and the bartender. He looks a little strange. He's got a hood on, and his face seems to be covered. And there's these two yellow, like glowing orbs that are peering out at you from behind the hood. He's like, sister, what can I do you for?
Yeah. Oh, you were there all along. You couldn't help a poor lady.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. What, are you drinking? I mean, oh, sorry. Yeah, take your breath. Take your time. You know what? Here, have one on the house. Here, hold on. He goes and pours something and gives it to you.
God bless you. Imanari bless you.
Yeah. Give me those blessings. Oh, yeah, all right. You know, I like.
Oh, that hit the spot.
I like a nun that has a great appetite for the liquid gold. You know.
Yeah, that's some good. What's in that, by the way?
You don't want to know. Actually, that's probably not for the. You know, nobody wants to know how the sausage is made. You know.
No, I want to know. Hit me.
Well, all right.
I lived a lot in my life. I think I can handle it.
So that's what's called the captain's swill, and it's just like all of the old kegs that we have run really low on, and we need to make some space in the back, and we kind of just pour them all together. So it's a mix of a lot of things. It's never gonna taste the same twice. So, you know.
Nice.
It's like a never-ending cask of menagerie of just could be Coconut Joe, could be the old Steam House Lager. You know, we had some grog the other day that we put in that. Then there was a really weird hippie dude that came in here trying to sell some mushroom beer, and that did not sell at all. I'll tell you that much. And I love mushrooms, but that didn't do good. So that's in there. That's what I know is in there. That's what I poured in there personally. But anyway, you look like a fun-loving.
I'm pretty hungry. I mean, trying to worship
and an appetite. All right.
Of music and etiquette. I can eat a horse.
Sure. Okay, yeah. Well, we don't have horse. That's kind of weird. We've got. Let's see what's on the menu here. What Frederick put in here. Yeah, we've got some schnitzel and. Is that? Oh yeah, lamb stew.
Let me have the lamb.
The lamb stew. All right, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Coincidentally, it is cooked in the same beer. Here we go. Coming right up. He kicks open the door. He walks to the back. He's like, "Yeah, give me some of the slop." And he returns back with a big bowl of this soup. It actually smells pretty good. When you take a bite, it is again that same flavorlessness through monotony, where it's sustainable, it's food, it's gonna do what it needs to do inside your body, but it's not exciting. It's not something that you you're gonna dream about.
This is soup and not just more beer. I can barely taste anything.
I mean, there's a lot of chunks in there.
And she just immediately spits it up. And
it's potato. It's mostly potato. But yeah.
That had no flavor. That didn't taste like anything. And at this point, all she tastes is the stale beer.
You know, you're the fourth person this week that said that. Kind of weird. But anyway, sometimes.
I live in a temple. Paper has more flavor than that.
That's rough. Chef's not gonna like to hear that. I get it. Sometimes
the sacrament crackers have a little more kick than that.
Ooh, that is wow. Well, you know what? I'm gonna hold that comment until he's in a really, really bad mood, because then it won't make it any worse, right? Because I need him to continue to produce. So I'm not gonna tell him that, but I will note it for next time. And I don't know. Would you like some of the schnitzel? Would you want to swap it out?
You got anything to smoke? You got a drag?
He looks around.
A dragon bump.
Lady.
A wizard's broom.
Lady, hold on now. Doing? What you doing here? I can't.
I am
We
stressed out, none, and it's trying
obviously,
times.
you know.
There's a thing in the sky. It's the end of times here, dear, and
Yeah.
I need a good time
Oh,
before
in the
I meet my
times.
god.
I thought
So
these
make
Minarians.
haste with the smoke.
I thought Minarians were okay with this. I thought that was a good thing. You know what? You could come with me. And he looks around. There's nobody at the bar, and there's like a little door in the back, like goes to like some sort of storage unit. And he kind of opens it. It's dark. And he's like, I do have a couple of these, and he pulls these out of his like. He's got like a cloak, but it's like a sleeved cloak, and he pulls 2 sticks out, and you know exactly what they are.
Ooh.
He's like, I'll get you sorted.
That's my man. And so she procures one of the sticks, and she's like,
Oh, you gotta bring it back over here. You can't be smoking that here. We gotta do this out.
No. I lived in service of the good God.
He snaps it back.
think I
He
need a break.
snaps it out of your hands. He's like, you smoke it in here, or you don't smoke it at all. I can't let people seeing me give nuns these cigarettes, right?
Tell me where to smoke, and I'll go smoke it.
All right, now we're talking. All right. So he just like, it's just like a storage room that's got all the kegs that they poured all the other kegs into. He's like, sometimes put a little ash in it. And he's smoking with you, and he's dipping his ash in the beer that you just drank.
And with that kind of world, I mean, she wants this feeling of like anxiety and panic and dread and fear to wash away from her. And so she's like, you know what, at this point, I'll try anything because she's done trying to pray because prayer hasn't really done much for her. And so she's like, light me
He lights it
while
up.
holding them.
He gives it to you. You take that first puff. Feels good to inhale. As you release it, it doesn't give you what you expected, but it takes the edge off just enough. And it is something you haven't done in so long that this is similar to this is the newest feeling that you've had in weeks.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Yeah. Kind of does the job. Not what I was looking for, but kind of does the job. What do I owe you?
No, just don't tell anybody that I gave one of them. All right.
And she taps the joint off on the edge of one of the barrels, and then she sticks it in her habit. All right.
Oh, a little snack for later. All right. And also with you. Hey, my name's Kendall, by the way. If you ever come in here and I'm here, you just hit me up and I'll know what to do, okay?
All right, Kendall. My name is Sister Mary Clarence.
Sister Mary Clarence.
Hide. You need a safe place.
Oh.
You know, the wife don't want you in the house. You come see your big sister.
Nice. I might call upon you for that sometime. All right, sister? And then he like puts his cig in where what would be his ear, and as he does, he pulls back his the hood just enough, and he has a tattoo, looks like a brand, and it's the symbol of the Z that in this world is called the Zamorans, but would be to you the Zentarum.
All right. She clocks that. She doesn't say anything. She just raises her eyes and be like, you be good out there. You hear? And she makes a quick fast walk to the door.
Okay.
It's like, shit, she did too much. She gotta get the fuck out of here.
Oh no. Is it the drugs or is it something else? I don't know.
I don't know.
As you make your way out, go ahead.
And then I'm like just singing a song to myself, like, oh fuck, I should have done this. And I'm like, act natural, act natural. And I'm like, I will follow him wherever he may go. And I'm just singing this, worship song to me. And I'm just like, woo, 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 trying to walk out. Walk out of the bar and sneak back into the temple. Because I got my door. I got my
Got
fix.
it. You did it. As you make your way back to the temple, we head back to the velvet steps below. And the rest of Rhea's night.
Yeah. She comes up with a persona. I thought of one.
Okay.
She comes as Lunara Vale. And she has like a whole black outfit with like a little like cloth over her face, and like straight white hair.
Oh, is this a wig or is this an enchantment of some sort?
An enchantment of some sort, you could say.
Okay. Cool. So it's like real. It's like there. Like it's not like just stuck on your head type of thing.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. You get up on stage, you do your dance. All of the patrons come to watch you. You're the most popular dancer there. Money is just flowing in. You see Kale at the door, cracked open, and he's just sitting there with his hands on his hips, and he's like, that's my girl. That's my girl. And you can tell that, you're going to be making a lot of money this night. The night goes on. You have a few VIPs that come in, and they're regulars. You have a few new ones that come in that are unfamiliar faces. You notice that one of them is that guard who has returned that you saw leave earlier, and you realize that that is one of the lieutenants that guards the museum that is part of the Colosseum. It's kind of an entertainment hub, mecca of the town, all in one sort of thing. And he's the one that's in charge of the security of the artifact that was unearthed. And you remember hearing about a group of goblins that had killed a merchant while trying to break in to that area.
Yeah, she will. I'd say Rhea likes a man in uniform.
Okay.
She has her type.
Okay.
And will sort of like approach him, sort of trail a finger sort of around his body, like almost checking him out. Be like, so what brings you here?
Yeah, just, looking to blow off some steam. Had a long week. Been a long couple of weeks, actually. Now that I think about it, a long month. Just a lot happening, So, I was told this is the place to go do that, and so far so good, So.
You can certainly let off some steam here.
Well, he kind of gets red and doesn't know what to do with it for a minute, because it seems like this might be the first or second time he's been in an establishment like this, and he's not too comfortable with it yet. He's like, yeah, I'm just I'm doing a job with Kale, picking up some side work. So, if you need any like a bodyguard or something, I'm available for that too. If you're, if you need that.
I'll keep it in mind, Lieutenant.
Oh, you noticed the stripes? Yeah, yeah. It's Killian.
Big job. It's a big job.
I mean, I would say it's a medium job. Like it's a regular size job, but it's it pays the bills. So It's you mean yeah, got it. Okay. Oh man, do you guys serve alcohol here?
We do.
I would
go
really
to
like
the
a
bar
drink.
there. Yeah?
Oh
Would
yeah,
you
that'd probably be best.
would you like company?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're available, I thought you were. I saw you in the VIP room there. It looked like you were busy. Like you've been pretty busy all night.
Taking a minute. I can get
Oh,
you
you on a break?
acquainted with the place.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'd love that.
And she'll sort of take like sort of drag her hand like down his arm, take his hand, sort of drag him to the bar and sort of like gesture to the bartender. Someone who is nervous is usually quite good at spending.
Yeah. He's like, do you want a drink? I could buy you a drink if you want. I did just get paid.
I'm okay. I don't drink on the job, but
Okay. Oh, I thought you were on a break. So
maybe later.
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I do have to work.
I'll be. Oh, okay. No, I get it. You know, good. You know, work ethic is something that's seriously lacking in a lot of people these days, and it's really nice to see that there's people here that still exist that care about the craft. You know, like it's I'm not on the job. I'm not working right now. The job that I'm doing with Kale is later, so you know, it's a different kind of job. Yeah.
What's Kale got you doing?
Just like some security stuff, you know, just there's some people coming to town and he needs some people to watch what you know, like be like there for them, you know?
Yeah. I mean, a big strong man like you could do that for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, it's the line of work really just calls to that type of guy, you know, and that's me, you know. Been doing it for years. I should be getting a pension soon.
On the side never hurts. So
yeah, it's really good. Helps with my investments. Looking at actually getting into the entertainment industry actually. So you know, kind of thinking about setting up shop, a little place like this of my own. So that you know, Kale said he could help me with that. So yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Kale's the guy with the contacts, especially here.
It's true. Hey, you know what? You could dance there.
That you would have to bring up with Kale.
Oh, you're right. I don't want to poach his talent. That's not okay. That's sorry. I don't tell him I said that. Okay. Don't bring it up.
Your secret is safe with me.
Oh, all right. Thanks. Appreciate it. And he gets real settled in, and he starts to drink his drink, which is some form of liquor that he's ordered. He wasn't too specific, and so the bartender just kind of mixed something up for him and hands it to him. He starts to sip it. He's like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Heavy pour. And I'll take another.
Drinks are good here. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that you're right. This was very, very good idea to bring me over here. I appreciate it. Are you going to be here the rest of the night or?
Oh, all night. I'm here every day. So
good. All right, great.
Yeah.
At this point in the evening,
I'm gonna leave you.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna leave you right here. I've got to go back, but I'll see you around.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'll be right here watching. I'll be right here.
And
the rest of the night.
And they'll take care of you here. And she sort of gestures to like behind the bar and stuff.
Thanks. Appreciate it. At this point in the evening, it's about 10 o'clock. The shops in other areas have started to close down. The bars are still open. The taverns are still open. The temples are still open technically for, you know, single prayer, lighting candles, things like that. The stables can be accessed, but most of the people are kind of winding down. Those folks who are not out looking for a good time are not out roaming the streets. families are going to bed. You know, the nobles are kind of locked up, and unless there are some that decide that they want to go out and have a little fun and frequent the bars or shut them down. The city starts to have that green-blue glow hover over it. This evening especially, it seems to be brighter, and it seems to be closer. And that comet above is just a little too close for comfort. And as the night wanes on, it is there's a feeling with each of you, wherever you might be, that something is heavy, and it's weighing in the air, and you feel it, and it makes you uncomfortable to the point where you feel drawn to go outside. As you make your ways outside to get some fresh air, what have you, you notice that all the other people have done the same. This seems to be something that has been felt throughout the entire town. The green-blue hue has taken on now an orange color, as the comet seems to be coming down closer. What do each of you do? The people in the...
Rhea
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
I was going to say...
I think Rhea would just sort of be in awe, almost, like, not really sure what to do, sort of frozen with... Probably huddled with the other girls that have headed out.
Okay. As this change in hue and this feeling of dread begins to ruminate, and each of you are kind of embracing the fact that what's happening is, it looks like the comet is changed course and is coming down at you. It's no longer shooting across the sky, it's coming directly down. And it is changing color to something that seems a little bit more flammable. And it is pierced through the sky, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And you start to see like pieces break off from it, almost like stars in the sky, little orange and red sparks kind of like floating around it, orbiting it, as what looks to be a nail growing out from the tip of it. It's like a finger coming down to touch the ground. And as it does, you start to hear screams from all over the city. And destruction of the city begins to occur, where these small little sparks seem to be large chunks of brimstone that are floating off and are landing on various locations in the city. And it's kind of taking massive chunks of buildings out. Temple of Baku is almost immediately destroyed. The market has had large chunks of it taken apart. Buildings are starting to become brittle pieces of ash. And it's clear that this is coming down and there's immediate danger in the city. What do you do?
Run.
Run where?
Good question.
People are scattering. You hear screams. People are running to the nearest thing that they feel safe under. A group of people run off under a stone structure, and something hits it. Boom. One of these pieces of fragments that fall to the ground and smash into it and ignite the stone on fire, which then spreads out into the areas that have foliage, and the foliage immediately ignites. the water in the dock, you can hear it start to boil as there are pieces that are falling into that, and it's almost like lava hitting water. And the boiling point of the water within the dock itself start to like evaporate the water. You see steam popping up. You see the boats are starting to sink as the water inside of that area, the little circular dock area, is starting to like recede slightly. And it's causing a lot of chaos and damage. As more people rush to safety, you notice that all of the Velux run out in single file in a specific direction. What do you do? You said you're running. Where are you running to? What are you doing? Are you looking for safety? Are you looking for a specific place? Are you...
Probably to find Amora.
Okay.
Because she would go absolutely nowhere without her, and make sure that she's safe.
All right. As you run out of the city, because the last catch of Asgulon is outside of the city, you are rushing to where you know she works. That's where she should be at. You notice that there are people running out of it. They're rushing, in different directions, and there's these pieces that are still falling all around. And as you see Amara running out, she catches eyes, and she notices that you're there. She's got tears in her eyes. She's confused. She doesn't know what to do. And as she takes a few steps from the last catch, a big giant chunk goes, and it engulfs her in flames, and the backdraft comes and surrounds her, and it's almost as if she is just disintegrated immediately.
Rhea. Sorry, you go.
I say as this occurs, you get brushed by a few of those Velux they're running out of town, and they're booking it.
Rhea just kind of stopped, in shock, and just sort of screams Amora's name, it's like a death scream. Almost like her soul has been rent from her, her best friend, her lifeline. She's just seen disappear. Yeah. And I guess she's gonna stand in shock for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're standing in shock, we'll move on to Druid. I'm sorry, Sister Mary.
As we see this, I am in the temple looking onto my other sisters and the father, and we're like, okay, we need to leave. And then as we're being evacuated, I see the Baku temple destroyed, which isn't that far from us, and we just feel the shake. We're like, holy fuck. And then with the debris that's crashing down, it's hitting areas by the temple, and I'm just trying to make sure everyone's okay. Because my character does do what do we got? We got medicine, proficiency in survival, and religion. Can I see if anyone needs help?
Yeah, you can. I mean, people definitely need help around. There's people who are missing limbs. There's people who are dead, dying on the road. Now would be a time to revivify. But you're not going to save them all. You're not going to save even close to, a good portion of them. You're going to run out of ability.
I'm going to
run out of
ability fast. Yeah.
But you can save as many as you can. You can burn as many spells as you want. If that's what you choose to do, that's great. You are going to be having these pieces falling from the sky as that finger gets closer and closer to the center of town. You seem to have a limited amount of time before you're going to get out of town.
Okay.
But you notice that Father Archibald and Mother Vivica are both doing the same. They're doing the same as you are. They're trying to save as many people as they can, get them on their feet, and get them out of town.
Okay. I want to see if there's anybody that is in okay shape that I can help them out and cast Longstrider on them to help them run.
You come across the family that caught you coming out of the, like, sneaking out. You see the mom carrying one of the children who is injured and the other kid behind her. And they're running to safety out of town. They're trying to they're following what would presumably be their family Velox, that is like running ahead of them, trying to help.
Okay.
But she's slow. She's carrying the kid. He's not doing well. He doesn't seem to be breathing. He's got marks on him. He looks like he took part of the blast of something. He's not dead, but
Okay. I want to go ahead and cast Healing Word on that child.
okay. He takes a breath. He seems to be.
I want to use my last spell slot to go ahead and cast Longstrider on both the mother and the child so they can like run away.
Okay. Yep. You do so. Do you see the limp turn to a full-on sprint, and it's the fastest person you've ever seen. They're just rushing off. They're catching up to the Velox. The Velox is like leading them on, trying to take them out of town, outside the front main gates. What do you do now?
From there, I just run with them and make sure they get to safety. And then in doing so, I want to go ahead and cast guidance on the family to help them. Kind of like, I kind of like tap on the mother and tell them, please make sure you guys get to safety now. Now's not the time to dilly-dally. And in doing so, I cast guidance without her knowing, just so that way she's guided by spirit to get to where she can go.
Sure, I like that. I like what you're doing. I like what's happening here. So yeah, you do that, you guide that. She seems to be making great choices with the directional path that she's taking, the path of least resistance out of town. The Velox is also helping her. They're just kind of pulling her, leading her on. And they seem to be heading well ahead of you, getting out of town. So they are making their way to safety as best they can.
I'm all out of spell slots, so I do the same because I mean I'm no help to anybody without any spell.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. As you make your way out, you pass through the front gates. You have a moment where you look back and you see Mother Vivica and Father Archibald and the choir. It seems that she's gotten most of the choir together and they're rushing out, and you're a little bit past the gates. They're coming to the gates, and as they're rushing out, you see this just giant piece of brimstone just fall flat onto them, and they just evaporate. It's a moment of confusion as when the smoke clears, there's nothing there. There's no bodies. There's nothing but an empty road. You look and you've lost sight. You look back in front of you, towards the path of safety, and you've lost sight of the family. Presumably they've gotten to safety or gotten on the road, or they're just so fast that they've gotten way faster, or way past where you could see. You notice some Velox are like rushing past you. They have been able to get to dodge and move out of these things, and they're rushing in a general direction towards this forested area.
Okay. Still in shock, I kind of turn around and follow that to like, okay, I don't know what happened, but there's nothing I can do, and I just kind of not run, but kind of like stagger a bit, trying to get to the forest into safety.
Okay.
And I'm still looking back, like what, like, they were just behind me. Where the fuck did they go? Like, what the fuck? But then I'm like, I am still a wanted person, technically, so I should be, like, trying to hide.
Yep.
And so, with that, I continue with my final spell slot and cast Disguise Self because I needed this costume, this appearance going.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you maintain that that disguise. You head out towards the forest after the Velux, whether to hide or to get to safety, and you follow them through. Tay, what you come out of the bar. There's brimstone falling all around. All the buildings around you have been flattened. There's flames erupting all sides of you. You see that giant brimstone come down and it just disintegrates a building in front of you, and that's the same one that Druid would have seen vaporize her fellow sisters and Father Archibald. You're with George and a couple of other guards. What do you guys do?
We take a look around and see the Velox running in a specific direction.
Yep, you see all of them from the bar. All the ones that were behind the bar, they're all running out. They're running off in that same direction. They're trying to get to the same spot.
Yeah, we find it suspicious and we decide to follow through, and we try to also help anybody on the way out of the city bones.
You make your way towards it. You get past the city gate, and the other two guards, you've lost sight of them. They've got split off. Maybe they had family that they wanted to go save, had something else happen. George is tending to somebody, picking him up. This old man, picking him up off the ground, trying to get him to safety with you guys. You guys are both brushing out. You get past the gates, and a piece of brimstone comes in, hits the top part of the rampart of the gate, and kind of crumbles the gate, so that there's not going to be anybody else that is able to get out. But as you're running, a stone that falls from that crumbling structure rushes down and rolls towards you and actually hits and crushes the old man and George.
Face devastated, but also struggling to process it since everything is happening so fast. So although his knees buckle, he decides to keep running.
Okay. You run in the direction of the Velux as they go into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you do that. Teal, you're having kind of a similar situation. You run out of the dockside bar and have a similar great. You have a similar experience, but it's just you and Brisket. Brisket's wings immediately go to attention, and he flies high. He circles around. He comes down, gets in your face, and kind of like shakes his face at your face, and then shakes his butt at your face, and he like takes off, and he's like trying to guide you to like he's like, and he looks back and he sees that you're not following. He comes back, he circles around you a couple times, and he likes trying to tell you to go.
All right, I can take a hint. I'm following Brisket.
Yeah, Brisket guides you to safety, heading out towards the Velox. Do you follow into the forest as well? Brisket is going that direction, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming
absolutely.
You're dodging left and right. Brisket is flying through the area. Your steps are kind of like matching them, and you're dodging these smaller bits of this brimstone. It's a minefield, and you're dodging every single one of them. The chaos is real. Rhea, struck with grief and shock, you see a handful of Velox rush past you. One tries to grab you at your hand. It's one of the ones that worked at the Velvet Stouts below. You recognize him, and he like pulls on you, and he tries to like get you to go. Oh, you're muted, I think.
If someone pulls her, she's not gonna resist. I think she's just in so much shock right now from seeing that like if someone drags her, like she just
gonna go
with it.
Okay.
Like she's now brain has just gone to shut down.
Sure. Okay. So each of you have, in one way or another, followed the Velox out, gotten to safety. The heat from all of the brimstone that was building behind you was immense, and you could feel it immediately upon the impacts that were occurring. And as that builds, it kind of pushes out, and so it was getting more intense as you stood where you were at. While you're running away, it's getting less intense, and you're running into the forest, but you can feel that it is catching up with you slowly. There are moments where when you are breathing, you see a bit of brief condensation from just the temperature change from your breath to the space of air in front of you versus the heat behind you as you're running into this meadow. There's the trees begin to clear as the Velox are all kind of congregating in this one area. There seems to be a little empty area, and there is it looks like a crypt. It's not something any of you are aware of. You're unsure about it, and they all seem to be hovering around it. Not hovering, but you know what I mean. Like that's where they've kind of congregated in that area to kind of regroup, as it were. And as you get to that point, the kind of danger subsides, and you come to what looks to be an opening to the crypt, and all the Velox are kind of surrounding in the area, and they have kind of stopped, and they're all just kind of looking around, and they seem to be fine. They're not anxious. They're not scared. They seem to be at peace in this area. At the mouth of this crypt, you see a statue to the left and the right of this old man who is wizardly in his description. A long gray beard and mustache, long stringy gray hair, wearing robes that seem tattered and torn, and Tay, you would recognize this as Mako the Hermit. He's revered in town for his prophetic abilities based off of science, but more so because of his artificer acumen. And he's waving to you all. Like to come to him.
Rhea will sort of make her way, like sort of take a deep breath and sort of put her big girl pants on and sort of make her way towards people.
Has she not been wearing pants the whole time?
No, actually, she's not. She was working. She's not wearing much.
She was working out.
Point taken.
As you all come to this clearing, and you're all those of you who are making your way to Mako,
I mean, I'm following Brisket. He knows where he's going.
Brisket is also heading there, like he knows what he's doing. As you get closer, you can make out the words that Mako must have been trying to scream. He's a little bit older, and his voice is rough but soft. That doesn't make any sense because it can't be both. but somehow it works. And the wisdom of his voice cuts through those two. And he greets you. It's about time. I thought you'd be here quicker. You were here quicker last time.
Awesome.
Well, we don't have any time. We don't have any time.
Excuse me, have we met before?
We're on the clock. Yes.
Is this some weird time loop?
You act like you.
Are you? What's going on?
We need to get inside right now. Come with me. And he walks through and disappears. As you walk towards the entrance, you see the doorway opens and closes as if he just walked through the door. It doesn't, there's no hinge, there's no portcullis opening and closing. He just kind of walked through it. And there's two statues, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the right lights up, turns, and walks through with him.
What does the one on the left do?
It looks like it just stays there. It's not lit up. It doesn't do anything.
I mean, I guess for him,
Could you remind us of his name? Because I didn't catch his name.
It's Mako the Hermit.
Got it. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna make my way to Mako.
All right. If you walk through the door, does anybody not walk through the door?
No, I'm walking through. I'm trying to get saved.
Okay.
I'm a wanted woman. I'm trying to hide.
Okay. You do see, if you look back towards you start to hear more explosions happen. And as you look back, you see this giant pillar of white that has kind of lit up the night sky so much so that everything outside of it is black except for the tinge of red and yellow and orange. It looks like some sort of a blast has occurred and is just vaporizing everything in that vicinity of the city of Arius. As you walk through the doors, the last thing you see is the Velux kind of huddle towards the door. You on the other side can see through the door, and you see them all like put their hand up. It's not a wave. It's not like they're saying goodbye. It's like they're trying to reach out and touch you, like with their hand, like they're hitting a wall. But they seem to be happy and okay with it. You make your way into the wall, and you're greeted by a much larger room than what you would expect going into that small crypt. It seems that there was some sort of a teleportation that occurred here, and you're in some sort of laboratory. Come, no, we don't have much time. We've already wasted enough. Lady Alistair, is the demon's essence ready? Yes. She responds to him. You notice that there are more of those little statues that came in, that followed him in. And you notice that there are 2 sets of 4 on the right-hand side that are sort of translucent. They seem to be like ghosts. On the table ahead of you, there seem to be 4 spots with 4 of these robotic bodies that are in the same shape as the statue. With Lady Alistair, who is securing some sort of creature onto the table with a strange ruin marking that's glowing as well on the table. On the left and right, you notice that there are, well, the left side, you notice that there is a glowing orb or aura with a creature. It looks like a panther with multiple tails with tentacles waving around, and it seems to be phasing in and out of the whatever space it is. It seems to be trapped. As you walk down and you see those ones phased out on the right, you see 2 rows of them, and you see 3 rows that are not phased out on the left. As you get closer, this strange creature is restrained within this binding circle of whatever magic is holding it, and it's making the most horrid noises that you can imagine, and it's unlike anything you've ever seen. All right, everyone, take your places. I think I've bought us 2 weeks this time.
I'm
Pick our
sorry.
places.
What's going on? I don't understand.
What places?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Neither do I.
He raises his hand
I need you to clarify, because I have no idea what's happening. What do you mean 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 weeks of life?
All right,
What is this?
all right. Calm down. What's going on? I've got to work this through. He's putting his hand up, and you notice that he's got this bracelet on his arm, and he takes a look at you, and he looks like he's thinking about what could be possibly going on right now, and how can he fix this immediately, because there is no time. And he notices that none of you have a bracelet on. What happened to the bracelets? Never mind. Of course, you're not going to remember about the bracelets, of course, because you didn't have the bracelets, so you would have lost your memories. Listen, we don't have time. We literally have 7 minutes to get you back. Lady Alistair, we have to give them our bracelets. And Lady Alistair is like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You need me. You need me to help you. They'll find us. We'll work things through. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Quickly, please, take your places. Stand next to one of the statues. We have to do this now. And he waits for you to stand next to one of the statues. Do you guys stand there, or do you just stand next to one of the statues?
Rhea will sort of walk tentatively to one of the statues, but she's also like, why? What's going on?
Ramian, Brisket is already sitting on top of one of the statues. He's like, this one.
I follow Brisket.
Right.
I take out my reliquary from my pocket inside my robes, and I use it to like stab my hand so I can remember this. And in my head, I'm like, hand equals bracelet, hand equals bracelet, hand equals bracelet, and I stab myself with like this like religious necklace that I have with me, and I stab my palm with it like, oh, this hurts, but I have to remember bracelets. And then I take my place to one of the statues.
Okay.
This was into some different shit.
Just might get a job at the Velvet and steps below. Hey, do you take a place at the table or no? Yeah. Okay.
I take a place at the table.
Mako sees what you're doing, Sister Mary, and says, I see where your head's at, and I can appreciate that. But this won't be here when you wake up. But the fact that you're trying tells me that you're the right person to get this. And he takes his bracelet off, he snaps it onto you, and he places you where you need to go. And he says, Sister Alistair, who should we give it to? Who do you think was most useful last time? It's like, I don't know. I just get the demons. What do you want from me? I don't know. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 23 seconds.
4 minutes till what? What demons? What are you guys talking about?
TLDR, I have to send you back in time to fix this and help me buy more time.
How are the bracelets important?
How are we gonna fix this?
The bracelets...
I'm a stripper! Like...
I think we both know that you're much more than a stripper. If you don't know that yourself. Listen, we've been doing this for quite some time. And until now, you've had your memories. So... everybody roll me, except for Sister Mary. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. DC 10. Oh. Well, unless Tay gets a wisdom saving throw of 20, it's going to be Rhea.
Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom. Oh, jeez, Louise.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, he says, I think, in fact, you are the one who needs this the most. And he slaps Lady Alistair's bracelet on you, places you in your spot, says, we have to do it now. He reaches over to the, lever and says, those of you with the bracelet, find the others, find me. I will be at the Artificer's Tower. Ask for Mako. Tell them the password is, and as he says the word, he pulls the lever, says, spaghetti. And then he pulls the lever.
What do you mean, spaghetti? What do you mean, tower?
You start more phasing in and out of consciousness and phasing in and out, and you start to see yourselves kind of, you look around at the others, and the ethereal plane starts to mesh with the mortal plane, and you see the demon in the center start to like convulse and look up in the sky, and pieces of it start to float off. As it disintegrates, you become more transparent and you fade to black. And you wake up in your beds. It's 2 weeks ago. Now, Rhea and Sister Mary, you remember everything that just happened. The rest of you don't.
What the fuck? This can't be happening. And I'm like laying there in bed. Like, holy crap. Was that like today's the day? And then I look over to my hand that's not really healed. And I'm like, holy fuck, today's the day.
Your hand is healed, but it hurts like a bruise.
Yes.
Because your mind is remembering the pain that you had, but it's 2 weeks ago. You woke up in your body 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And I'm just like, okay. Where do I find everyone else? And so with this sense of rush, I get my habit on super quick. I take my reliquary and all my little things, and I march out the door. Try to get the ball started, like, holy fuck, I need to find all these people.
Rhea, you wake up in your home with all these memories.
Rhea.
Not sure if it was a dream or not, and you look down, you see that it's you have the bracelet on.
Yeah. Rhea sees the bracelet and literally immediately runs out of bed to find Amora, hoping that she's still in the house and not working.
Amora is
To
making
check if she's
breakfast.
okay.
Amora's already making breakfast for you. She says, "Oh, hey, sleepyhead. What's going on?"
She literally like runs up and hugs her.
Oh,
And she's like,
okay.
"You're alive. You're alive. You're
All
alive."
right. Okay. You did this like a week ago. Are you okay? You having bad dreams again?
You need to get out of here.
Well, all right. Okay. Thanks for breakfast, Amora. What are you talking about?
No. You should go visit Fizz and my grandparents and stay with them for a bit.
And before
Maybe, like, 2 weeks.
Okay. She's a little bit dumbfounded at this, but as this conversation begins, our session has come to a close. And we will pick it up next week.
Worst therapist ever.
Oh, that was so good.
You're welcome. Yeah, so now you know the setup. If there are any changes that you want to make to your characters, I'm gonna be allowing that. Now that you kind of know that what's happening right now. There's more that's going to, but like if there's something that you were on the fence about and maybe you wanted to change it up or whatever, you can now with the knowledge that maybe you're going to be a different person this time around. And also you're leveling up. So you'll gain a level. So here's what we need. You're going to level up. So you'll level 2. You'll need to know where you were 2 weeks ago when we start. You don't have to tell me right now. That's what we'll roleplay. That's what we'll do. And the objective of next session will be find the others, figure out what the fuck's going on. Meanwhile, dodge other goodies that are going to be coming your way. That's going to waste your time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the session, guys. So, hopefully,
That was so good.
Next
you enjoyed
time
it.
on D&D Box.
Yeah, if you guys got any questions or table talk is now, but if you've got to go, you got to go. And, or if you want to just like discuss it later in the Discord, or if you got questions or whatever, feel free to hit me up. But, Maddie, I know that
I'm
it's
not
late for
gonna
you.
lie
So
to you.
what?
I'm awake now.
Oh.
I
Good.
plunged.
Good. That's exactly what I like to do.
Did not.
I like throwing
I
a
was not
sweet twist.
expecting you to kill Amora like right out the bat. I was like, oh shit, okay, we're going there.
Well, I mean, sometimes mistakes
I love it.
happen. So yeah, you said to give you the hurt. So,
Oh yeah, I love it.
but now you guys,
Yeah,
you know, you
Box
got
is over here like, I kill everyone you ever loved.
everyone you ever
immediately
give me
from the
NPCs
sky."
that you love, so I can kill them the first chance I get. Session 1.
The more trauma, the more roleplay.
Exactly.
That's how
That's
I see it.
that's kind of the vibe here. So yeah, so you'll need to know what you're doing 2 weeks ago. Where were you at? Where were you staying? Where did you wake up from? Who are you seeing? What are you around? You know, so like Sister Mary, she wasn't at that was 2 weeks ago. You just now got to the Temple of Minari. So what were you doing 2 weeks ago? You know what I mean? So Tay, you weren't killing goblins right this week, and you weren't invited to the Sea League. What were you doing 2 weeks ago? And Teal, 2 weeks ago, who knows what was going on with you and your patron, but now you still won't remember. So who's to say? But what were you doing 2 weeks ago? What were you doing 2 weeks ago? So yeah. Well, time travel is tricky. Time travel kind of sucks sometimes, but I think that what I've got planned is not going to suck, and hopefully it doesn't suck, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But thanks for letting me run, and yeah. Q&A, or we can wrap it, or whatever you want. I can tell
I'm
you.
just I'm just dumbfounded. Like, thank you to everyone in chat that says I'm a good D&D player and that's been loving my character. I, I did a good job in regards to flipping the script on the DM. I will continue to do so, and I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out how this is gonna fit with whatever you had planned with for this character. So
I want to say I
I'm
fucking love
gonna
Sister Mary.
skip.
She has been
I'm gonna
cackling.
skip the Q&A because I don't want to give anything away. I really
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
No.
Well, and if you got stuff for me,
No, can I just say though, when you guys were doing the bar scene and I literally drank tea and it came out my nose. I was laughing
So
so
there were actually 3 scenes from movie 1 that we did here, and I don't know if anyone caught it, but I saw Teal. He
did.
said some of it.
I had to contain my.
Look at
and
my
twice.
camera when
know
those
that
things
got
were
it.
happening because I'm thinking faces the whole time. So
I'm trying so hard to hold myself.
I saw you
He's
turn
like,
your.
oh, I know you know. And I've been trolling the dungeon master for weeks with all my gifs in chat and my social posts and stories. So yeah.
Ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it tamped down. I know nothing.
It's gonna be so much cryptid moving forward.
Honestly, like Druid is just such an amazing D&D player. Like
This
it's
is
always
my
a
second
good
game.
D&D
I'm
session.
just a baby.
But you're
just a
so
baby.
entertaining. You're like the MVP, man. You and Lunch. Oh my god, whenever you both go at it, I can't.
It's you guys. Every single one of you made it really easy to play off of, and so I think we got a really good group here. I think it's going to be really good. I'm very excited. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I was nervous as hell going into the game tonight because it's been a while since I've DM'd and like this is a homebrew world and all the stuff's like, and I asked a lot of stuff from you and you guys delivered and I really appreciate it. And we've had some hiccups and stuff here and there and it's still working out. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy to run for you guys, and you guys did awesome tonight. So
Dungeon Daddy.
You did an
hey,
amazing
thanks.
job.
Ooh, I'm gonna get a hat with that.
Daddy. Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else. If like you guys want to wrap it, then we'll see you next Thursday for D&D at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I don't know how I can do any of this without. Should we raid out? We should raid out. We should raid out another D&D. Yeah. Let's do it while we have everybody on the call here, so that way it doesn't break anything. So.
Oh, Sister Mary. Something to say as well is that the person you were looking for has got white hair, like white sort of butt length hair.
Butt length hair.
And is sort of
oh yeah, you
very
changed
pale.
So you don't even look like that right now. So that's great. Mr. Dude, shout out to Mr. Dude, BT Dubs for holding it down as a mod. I appreciate you.
I'm writing down
Yeah,
white hair.
I'll do your little drawing. I'll do your little drawing.
Okay.
Oh man, let's see. Who do we got on? I know Scarlett was on earlier playing D&D. I don't know if they're still doing it.
Yeah, I'm just like, what features did you see? I mean, she was wearing a veil, so like, you didn't really see half her face.
No.
A lot of her
Oh,
body.
that's right. Yeah, she's just like this sexy
Long white
maiden
hair.
reckoning.
Take the veil off, and it's gonna be like Mortal Kombat. She's just
Oh. Oh man.
I love that. It would be great. Oh, let's see. Who do we got? Who is cool? Oh, we got a few people here. Anybody who knows anybody that's playing D&D right now?
No.
Everyone I know is asleep.
Everyone I know is here.
All right.
Everyone came to the party.
All right. Well, let's find something here. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Let's see who's got a lot of effort going on in here. First time D&D campaign. Hold on. Wait, are they at Twitch?
Oh, we gotta go there.
Well, I don't want to do it just because they're partnered, but it's their first time. We got it, right? We got it. We got it. Their first D&D.
We gotta pop their cherry.
Their
Baby.
first
Yeah, we're gonna
D&D
make
game.
pretty money out of that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Assassinator Steph. I don't know this person. Hopefully it's cool. I think it'll be fine. They got
Hopefully
cutesy
the
vibes.
vibes
So
match.
here
Yeah.
we go. Let's get it going. Raid. And hopefully they let us raid. Are they? Yep, cool. All right, good deal. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thanks for all the folks that are gonna go in the raid with us. Let's be kind. Let's hang out with these folks for a little bit. I'm gonna have to get to bed in a little bit, so I'm gonna have to raid and run a little bit. But thank you so much. Thanks for the players. Thanks for Mr. Dude and Tamiko also. I think Tamiko was here for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for doing all that you do. We'll see you next time. See you. Bye.